to Devin Haney. That's the big left hook he landed early in the round to send a message to Loma that I'm here, I'm bigger, I'm stronger. And you see Loma doing his typical step to the side, matrix type of foot movement, and he likes to land his shots off of his angles. And this is a good sequence at the end of the round from Lomachenko as well.
End of the round had the 4-punch combination by Lomachenko. Early on, the left hook by Devin Haney. According to CompuBox, each man landed 6 punches precisely in that first round.
I'm going to tell you right now, adjustment's going to have to be made right away from Haney, because that first round, Loma was able to close the distance already. That's trouble. I smell trouble for Devin Haney late in this fight.
Heard Bill Haney, the father and trainer of Devin, saying attack, attack, attack.
The goal for Team Haney is not to outbox Loma. It's to press Loma. It's to touch Loma every chance he gets and to ultimately allow the size and the skill to pay dividends.
But he has to do it with combinations. He can't do it with 1-2 punches at a time. If you want to force Lomachenko back, throw your combinations.
It's too early for that, Tim.
Devin Haney has had a great jab throughout his entire career. Arguably the best jab, according statistically, the best jab among lightweights, number 6 overall in all of boxing. There's a long striding right hand to the body. But the last time he faced a southpaw was Jojo Diaz, and his jab was not as effective against the southpaw Diaz. He only landed 10 total jabs in 12 rounds.
Good shot right there from Loma. Good counter that grazed Loma from Haney. Haney's doing what he needs to do. It's 2s and 3s, control distance, control range, and try to start to write the story of the fight. Good
nice shot right there.
Right hand gets underneath. A right hand to the body by Haney.
3, 4s, and 5s. It's too early for that. It's a long fight. Good shot right there from Haney.
Haney getting underneath with that right hand. Effective work in the midst of round number 2 to the body.
Good defense, good prevent defense right there, where Loma wanted to come in, but the physical strength of Haney said no.
Nice counter right there.
And then the counter right hand from
off
Devin
the back
Haney.
foot. Oh, there's the combination from Loma. Getting mid-range.
Loma closing that gap and letting those hands go. There is no downloading here. This is high-level stuff right from the start.
Listen, this fight is dangerous for both guys. Nobody can let off the gas. Nobody can lose focus. Loma is going to have moments. Haney is going to have moments. You just need to have more moments than your opponent.
Ooh, straight left hand right down the middle.
And the crowd reacts to the chant of Loma again. Both guys looking absolutely primed. Right hand to the body again from Devin Haney. Straight left from Vasily Lomachenko.
Loma inching forward, trying to land a little bit more in the second round.
And again, Lomachenko throwing not 1 or 2 punches at a time. He's throwing his punches in combinations when he gets in the range that he wants to be in. There it is.
End of 2 as we will listen in to Lomachenko's corner. That's brought to you by C4 Energy. The body work by Devin Haney in that second round was very solid.
That's exactly what he needs to do. Forget about the head. Dig downstairs. Loma has a long torso, even though he's shorter. Take advantage of those openings because he keeps his hands up really high, exposing his body.
So the CompuBox numbers are comparable, but in that last round, even though Lomachenko landed 9, Haney landed 10, 5 of those landed punches were effective body punches by Devin Haney.
You have to know that Loma's going to have his moments in this fight. He's a great fighter, a lot of accomplishments, and he's been a winner his whole life. But it's how Devin Haney manages those onslaughts from Lomachenko and how he answers will determine how this fight is fought.
Another thing that Haney has gotten away from is that left hook. Use that left hook. That'll stop Loma from getting around to his weak side. And when he throws it, he needs to throw it at the shoulder. So that way, Loma, if he dips underneath it, it's going to connect. Good right hand counter.
We're going to counter that left hand of Loma. Does so with a viper fast right hand. Younger undisputed champion. He had
go on the inside.
Loma trying to close that gap again. Find a home for that left hand.
Haney can't allow the engine of Lomachenko to get going, because you'll start to see those 3s, 4s, and 5s. He's got to tuck his defense really tight and turn to the side and use angles like Loma does and use that against him and hit him on the angles.
These are the moments that Harvey Dock was brought in for. Those moments on the inside with the tie-up. He's got the free hand. I'm going to let you work.
I'm seeing signs of vintage Loma right now.
What is that, Timmy?
Angles. Getting to the spot real quickly where he wants to be. He's fighting harder than ever right now. Getting off to a fast start.
Loma, you want to keep doing what he's doing in his last round and a half.
Headshot lands.
Keep pressing. Keep causing disruption. Keep trying to close the distance and make Devin Haney
uppercut comes in.
That he can do something about it.
Southpaw jab set it up, and Loma with a combination here in the final minute of round 3, and then a left hand hits the target.
He's at the range where he wants to be, Tess. Easy. He has closed the range and found his range already, making contact on Haney. Haney has to maintain that distance, or it's going to be easy pickings for Lomachenko.
Haney needs to answer that. That's how he gets the respect.
Combinations.
There is no slow start tonight. This is high-level stuff between these two elite fighters. Quick break and right back to action.
Two uppercuts
that spooks opponents, frustrates opponents, and gets opponents out of their game. It's the accuracy
and the IQ.
He hits you with a shot, and you wonder, how did he get that off? Good shot right there from Devin Haney. He needs more of that.
Get on his head. Stop. Don't lean on his head. Don't lean on his head.
See, and Haney needs to take advantage of any time he sees Lomachenko out of position with his feet not set. See, like there, that's when he has to attack. Lomachenko stepped back, disengaged. He was out of position. He could throw for anything. Nice way to get out of the angle.
The side. And then a 3-punch combination.
Look at the hand speed
on display here. This is also a test of the wheels, even early on in this fight, that I'm going to impose my will, my game plan on you. That's what's happening for both fighters right now.
Small adjustment right now for Haney. What he's doing is now he's operating on the back, trying to keep his distance. Nice hook right there. Check hook as he's off the back foot. Another one. Beautiful shot. He might have found something there, Tess. It's not the right hand. It may be the hook for Lomachenko.
Trying to angle off to that right side. When he's at his best, you think he's in front of you, and then all of a sudden he isn't. And with that, it creates an offensive attack.
Ooh. Good shot right there from Haney.
It was the right hand from Haney. Tries to come with it again. As Lomachenko broke off to his right.
Haney now boxing well off his back foot. Turning Loma.
Lead left hand that scores for Lomachenko there.
Game plan was for Haney to back Loma up, but he's boxing very well on the back foot, being a counterpuncher.
Oh, southpaw jab snaps back.
That was a leaping jab.
Good counter from Haney. Both guys landed.
And now Haney trying to work behind that jab himself.
Now here comes Haney.
And they go down when they get tied up.
Small message being sent. We're not going to play on the inside. I can manhandle you if I need to. From Lomachenko.
It's a good round for
Body
Haney.
shot comes in
really
at the
good
end
round
there.
for Haney.
Haney scored a body shot. Now at distance, you'll see plenty of that jab. Short right hand on the inside. End of...
We didn't come here for no bullshit. You attack him with that motherfucking right hand, baby. Good job. You breaking him down. 69. Did you see the difference? Okay.
As to how you're scoring it, Max.
Haney's winning 39-37. He won the first 2 rounds. The second, both of them close. The second round, very close. The third round I gave to Lomachenko. Fourth, although it was competitive. Each round is competitive. Haney doing enough to negate Lomachenko's best work in most of the rounds so far.
So that's how Max Kellerman sees it. 3 rounds to 1. The left hook early in the first round for Haney.
Good
right.
sweep. Another one. The reason why Loma's not blocking that very well is because he doesn't know how to defend on the inside. He's got so many amateur fights where that's not a thing that's taught in the amateurs. Been a pro for a long time, but doesn't have a boatload of fights as a professional.
Right hands to the body. He has found success there.